What is going on YouTube? It's Sankey and we're back with another one. Alright guys, so in this video I'm coming at you with a couple of penny stocks for you guys to add to the portfolio. Now you guys know penny stocks can be risky and volatile. Just as long as you guys are clear, we are set and ready to rock. And as always guys, we are bringing out the charts again in this video and for the rest of the month. So I've got jam-packed one for you, so do make sure you stick with me all the way through this one. Now before I get to it, I'm going to need you guys to hit that like button for me. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button, join the journey. So guys, before I get into the new penny stocks to add to the portfolio, there's still gains to be made from some of our existing ones. So let's jump into the first one. Up on screen is Aurora Mobile, that's ticker symbol JG. Now this is a mobile analytics company that uses this artificial intelligence to help its clients better understand customer and user behavior. They can then take that information and improve their product or service. Now this is a play that I put the channel on not too long ago, and I told you guys they're in the process of making several partnerships. Now one of the last partnerships they made was with a new electric vehicle manufacturer to improve their mobile application. Now as expected, they've gone ahead and made another partnership. So news just dropped on Friday that they partnered with a TikTok rival called Kuaishou. So this partnership is going to use artificial intelligence to help marketers better target ads on the platform, driving up their revenue. Now guys, I want to run you through the price action on the day. So as you can see, closed on the day up 25%, but during the day after the announcement of the news, that stock went up almost 180%. So you can see there's a real potential for this stock to fly on good news. So guys, going forward, not only does Aurora get a percentage of that ad revenue, but also it paves the way for future partnerships with Kuaishou as their popularity increases. But it also opens the doors for future partnerships with other companies. So we know they've already made partnerships with gaming companies, with electric vehicle companies, and now with social media companies. So we know the opportunities for them are endless, and that's exactly what we want as investors. And I do see a lot more partnerships forming for this company as the year progresses. So guys, let's talk strike price on Aurora. If you can catch this one under $4.50, consider adding them to your portfolio and joining us with this play. Up on screen we have Esports Entertainment, that's ticker symbol GMBL. Now this is one of the new penny stock plays that we're adding to the portfolio. Now this is an online gambling platform that offers bet exchange style wagering on esports events. Now guys, we like this play because not only are they in the gambling space, and we know there's a lot of revenue to be made there as more states start legalizing gambling. I'm going to add this play to our collection with DraftKings and with Golden Nugget. But secondly, they're very acquisitive in nature. Last year, they spent a lot of time going out, acquiring different businesses and building their company. And now is the time for them to start delivering that value back to investors with high revenue growth numbers. And through these acquisitions, they've managed to add 150 tier 1 gambling licenses to their business. And I want to put a couple of these acquisitions on your radar. So in December last year, they acquired a Maltese-based online casino operator called Lucky Dino. Now I like this one because this is a real injection of growth into the esports business, as Lucky Dino has grown 80% constant annual growth rate over the last couple of years. And then in August, they partnered with a company called Twin Rivers Holdings, and this gave them access to a gambling license in New Jersey, and we know the US is going to be a key component of their revenues going forward. Let's talk strike price on our new esports play. If you can catch this one under $7.50, consider loading up and adding them to your portfolios. Guys, I do see this one hitting that $11, $12 mark by the end of the year, which presents some good upside on the current share price. Up next we have Surgepay, that's ticker symbol SURG. Now this is looking like an under the radar play at the moment. They're a fintech business. Through their brands and subsidiaries, they offer services to the underbanked. Underbanked being individuals who typically don't have access to financial services offered by retail banks like a checking account. Now, according to the statistics, this covers around 35% of the US population, so Surgepays have a large addressable market. Now, they achieve this by partnering with retail outlets and offering certain products such as prepaid wireless top-ups and reloadable Visa cards. Now, I want to put on your radar that they're included in the Deloitte Fast 500 for the second year running. Now, guys, I like it when our plays show up in these professional services rankings because one, not only does it put that play on the map, but it also just signals the strength of their growth. And the last time I introduced you guys to a play that was popped up in one of these rankings was Cloud Commerce, and we all know how that play did. And I do think there's a lot of hidden gems that you can find in these rankings. So I want to touch on their financials and show you guys that this is another undervalued penny stock play. Revenues for Q3 came in at $13 million. This is over 100% increase year on year. So this company is growing rapidly at the moment. Now, if we look at their market cap, currently standing at $15 million. So if we look at that market cap to sales ratio, right now we're looking at a play with about a 0.2, 0.3 market cap to sales ratio, but it's also growing at over 100% year on year. So I want to put a couple of things on your radar that might just be holding that stock back for the meantime. They are holding quite a lot of debt on their balance sheet relative to the smaller cash position, which is standing around $500,000. Not only that, their PR is not as great as we'd like to see with penny stock plays. You guys know we need that high volume of PR to get the investors excited and push that stock price up. The last time they released some PR was back in November. Now they have gone and hired a PR specialist, so that should help drive the volume of PR up. Now guys, let's talk strike price on Surge. If you can catch this one under 12 cents, consider taking a position and adding them to your portfolio. Now you guys know an undervalued penny stock drop would not be complete without adding our newest addition to our penny stock portfolio, that is IQST. Now if you don't know this play, they're involved in telecoms, fintech, technology, blockchain also, so involved in some real high growth industries. Now we know that that blockchain asset is said to be a important revenue driver going forward, but also they've made their introduction into the production of electric vehicle batteries as they're partnering with another company to produce these batteries for a motorcycle manufacturer. So I see some great things for this company going forward. Have to remember that their 2021 revenue is set to be $60 million. Right now sitting on a market cap of 60 million. That means this is a one-time price to sell business that is growing at 40% year on year, but they're also involved in some high growth industries. So looking very cheap, explosive growth at the moment on this play, and I don't want you guys to miss out. You also have to remember they're cleaning up their balance sheet, so they've got some good cash on hand to go make those acquisitions and grow that telecom business, grow that fintech business, and explore the EV sector even further. So guys, don't miss out on this play. You know my strike price is set at 65 cents. Catch them under that. Consider adding this one to your portfolios because I see this one going up to that $1 mark. Alright guys, so it's our session on chart analysis, and today we're covering off the Fibonacci time zones. So when you apply that tool to a stock that's been through an extreme price movement, it attempts to show you when the next significant price change might occur, and the next one after that, and the next one after that. So let's jump into the charts and let me show you guys. Alright, so up on screen you've got the American Battery Metals stock price, and this is one of our channel MVP plays. I'm just going to go ahead and apply that Fibonacci time zone tool to the chart. Now you start from the bottom of the run up and you end at the top. So once you apply the Fibonacci tool to the chart, it will produce a series of vertical lines, and it's at these lines that it attempts to show you when the next swing might occur in that stock price. So as you can see, it's done a good job so far of predicting when the next swing in the American battery stock price occurs. So at line 2, you can see it's predicted the end of the dip would occur here, and then at number 3, it's predicted that the end of the next bull run would occur here. And now if we go to the right, it predicts that the next swing in that stock will occur here, and then the next one following that will occur here. Now as always, these tools should never just be used in isolation alone. You should be using them collectively together to build out a picture of what's going on with that stock. Now speaking to one of my patrons this morning, and he mentioned that he's jumping on the run up for some of these stocks, and very quickly after there's a reversal in that price and he's left out in the red. Now you guys know I always say never chase a stock, and you can see how using this tool a price reversal comes very quickly after the run up in that stock price. Now one thing I want to highlight with the Fibonacci time zones is if we zoom out, you can see that the spaces between these time zones gets larger and larger as time goes on, and that makes sense with our American battery stock because right now we know that they're looking to construct that recycling plant, so you're going to get volatility in that stock price. So that's why straight after the run up you're getting a high volume of time zones, but as time goes on and as American Battery starts to construct this plant, become more stable in the business, start generating revenues, you're going to get less and less swings in that stock price. Alright guys, you've been rocking with the channel, you know what time it is. Now this question comes from Moz Gamer. He says, loving these videos, keep up the amazing work. Quick question, can you see a stock market crash happening this year at all? And if so, what's your overall strategy going to be? So in short, I don't think there's going to be a stock market crash this year, but you guys know over here we have a strategy ready and set for whatever the stock market throws at us. Now for my new investors, you guys must know that at some point in your investing journey, there's going to be some kind of crash in the stock market. The stocks are going to come down. But I want to share with you that JP Morgan Asset Management have come out with research and said that 50 to 60% of the single best trading days occur shortly after the worst trading days. That means the strategy here is if the stocks come down significantly, you go out and you pick them up, grab those bargains, because there's going to be a strong rebound in that stock price and your portfolios are going to thank you for it. Now, if I just draw your attention, it was only a couple of weeks ago that we saw the single worst week since October in the stock market, and a lot of our portfolios were down, a couple of thousand. But Over at the Patreon, you guys know what we're doing, investing into those quality plays. ITM Power, Roku, Fiverr, picking up those bargains in the stock market. And if you look at those share prices and how they perform now, they've been a strong rebound. And guys, we've just come out of the best trading week since November. So you can see how the stock market has the potential to rebound quickly. Now, you guys know I always say fortune favors the brave in the stock market. So if there is any crash in the stock market, or if we have, another week where the stocks come down, guys, the strategy is to load up on the best plays in your portfolio. All right, guys, so that wraps things up. Do hit that like button for me. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button, join the journey. And also check out the link down below to the Patreon, where you can come over and be part of our investing team and enter into some additional plays over there with us. And guys, as I always say, check into the channel each and every day. Stock market's rapidly moving. You never want to miss a beat. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.